Hello again, everybody, and welcome now to the replay of Corbin Redhound football. Corbin tonight going against the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets at Middlesboro, Kentucky. This is Don Estep with Bill Hoover, Dale Johnson, and Gene Harless for Televid Sports. Our final football game of this 1984 season doesn't have what some of the Corbin-Middlesboro games have had in the past at stake, but still, it's a Corbin-Middlesboro rivalry. It should be a good football game.
Well, you know, we've heard 2 or 3 different comments in the last week or so. I understand that Coach Van Hoos has supposedly had a heart attack, and we don't really know what kind of condition that he's in, or even if he's here tonight or if he's in the hospital after the Pineville loss. And Corbin's taken their lump since the Somerset game. It's kind of it's not the classic battle that we've always seen in the past between Middlesboro and Corbin, but any time that the two teams get together, whether it's here or it's in Corbin, we always see a fine matchup.
In years past, before the system of having Corbin, Middlesboro, and Somerset in the same district, when we would come up here or they would come down to our place, people were standing all around the field. Every seat was taken. We have a few empty ones tonight, but I guess it's to be expected considering the situation.
Yeah, because, you know, all the years that's gone by, it's always been a game that meant so much to both teams. It was, you know, you go from here and you start the second season. And now Somerset's a very vital part in the whole process, and Somerset for the last couple of years have owned that mark.
Last week, Corbin broke the 2-game losing streak when they defeated Wayne County, so the record right now is 7-2, and Bill, a victory here tonight would make it 82, and that's a very good year. Oh,
it's an outstanding year for any high school team, and we're going through a rebuilding program here. We had probably one of the finest teams in the history of high school football in the state of Kentucky last year. Lost 18 or 19 seniors, and they've been sorely missed this year. And we've had a lot of young kids that have tried to come into their own, and we've had a lot of injuries, more so than any team that I've ever seen in what I've followed high school football. But again, we've got a good game here tonight.
Well, the yellow and black of Middlesboro against the red and silver of the Corbin Redhounds, as Corbin has won the toss, elected to receive. Number 29 deep for Corbin is B.J. Catron, 6'1", 175-pound senior, and it's senior night tonight. We'll be talking about these seniors on this team. Not a lot of them like there were last year, thank goodness, because last year's graduation really took its toll on this year's team. But a lot of youngsters out there tonight. And here we go, the football game underway. A high kick that's going to be coming down to Catron, who will take it at the 7-yard line. Catron across to the 22-yard line, and that's where Corbin will set up 1st and 10. Middlesboro is coming off 2 straight losses. Their record right now is 7-3. And, of course, their losses recently have come to 2 of the most painful opponents, Pineville and Bell County, just across the border.
Well, I understand that Bell County, it's first time in many, many years that Bell County beat a Middlesboro team. I understand they had about 4,000 fans at this ball game. They've got a new school up there. It's consolidation. And not only that, we're playing for a conference championship tonight. That's something that Middlesboro is not playing for, because they do have 2 conference losses. And so that does mean something, not only to the seniors, but to our entire program.
For the first time since, around the first of the year, we saw at quarterback number 18, Nooners Reedy. Gave it off to Fox on that carry and got him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. So Reedy gets his chance to go again at the quarterback slot tonight.
Yeah, you know, he had a little nagging injury there that's kind of held him out 2 or 3 games this year, and now he came back in against Somerset, and he played against Wayne County, and now he's back at the quarterback position.
On the 2nd and 5, he fakes into the middle. Reedy will keep, and he'll go down after getting about a yard or so. So Corbin will have a 3rd down situation coming up here.
Yeah, Reedy that time, he went ahead and he's going ahead and trying to play that option to the short side that time, and he couldn't get out, couldn't get anything going on this sideline.
3rd down and 4 for the Redhounds now. What a good way to end our season, if we have to end it now, is beautiful weather. My goodness. Last week, the deluge of rain at Wayne County, and tonight it is just perfect football weather. Big 3rd down play. Reedy to throw. Reedy looking. Reedy way back there, and he'll go down for the loss. There's, I don't know, did we have a fumble?
Yeah, we had a fumble. We had a fumble there, and it's going over to Middlesboro.
Going to Middlesboro. Well, In pro football, when all that happened, they would have blown it dead.
Well, yeah, he was in the grass there. They went ahead and he was trying to break it, and when he went down, he took another pretty good shot, and Middlesboro was on it quick.
At the 10-yard line, Middlesboro will have it now. 1st and 10. Middlesboro's quarterback is number 7, Travis Howers. Crashing in for a couple of yards.
We've got number 42. 42. Okay, we have Bill Storms on the tackle that time along with Adams.
So Russell, Sean Russell, 5'10", 198-pound sophomore, got the 2 yards. Middlesboro big break to start this game. 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Well, Corbin clogging up the middle pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised there. It looked like, you know, the back there had an opportunity to go ahead and kind of break it outside there. But we plugged the hole pretty good that time.
Russell again, and Bobby Reeves given credit for the initial tackle. Got him about a yard. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Well, we got Bobby Reeves, and I think Hensley also was on that tackle that time. Got a big 3rd down play here. If we can buckle in here, they may go ahead and try to stop them right here. They may be forced to go ahead and try a field goal.
Let's see what happens on the 3rd and goal. Got the interference to the left side, and touchdown. Number 22, that's Darrell Ferguson, 5'10", 186-pound senior. Ferguson had good interference leading the way for the score.
Well, he had a hole big enough there. He could have gone ahead and driven a truck through that time, though. It was just an opener there. It opened up real well for him. He was hit probably about the line of scrimmage, and his momentum just went ahead and took him on into the end zone.
So Middlesboro does capitalize on the Corbin turnover here in the first period of this game. The touchdown coming with 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Baker will attempt the point after touchdown. Holding will be Donnie Grigsby, number 2. Something needs to be done for high school football players to allow them time to get ready for point after touchdown.
You know, I watched our program in the last 2 or 3 years, and it seems that, you know, even if it was Greg Taylor, if it's been Reedy or Storm or whoever, it seemed like they've always been in the heat of battle. It comes time to kick the extra point, and they have to go to the strap, and it takes so much time. And we've been very fortunate. I haven't seen, I think, maybe one penalty against us for too much time.
This is a recurring problem with high school players where you do not have a specialty player. His kick is up. It is no good. Well, Middlesboro capitalizes, but they fail on the extra point. Well, here's the kickoff now as Corbin trails by 6-0. It's Catron taking it at the 8. 15 to 20. Catron cuts the speed on up that sideline. One man, and slows up enough to get him at the 35-yard line. The man in front slowed him up a little bit. The man from behind gets him.
BJ the DJ was running like a house of fire that time. He came up there. He knows it's the last game of the year, and he came up through there, and he almost broke it. Almost ran through one and broke it. Excellent run.
All the way to the 34-yard line is where it is, and Corbin will take it there 1st and 10. Now, Robbie Lamb, number 16, wide to the right. Reedy is the quarterback. Reedy fakes into the middle. He'll keep the ball, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Bill, I would think that Nooners would have just a little bit of difficulty after being out so long.
Yeah, and especially, you know, his timing and everything. He's only actually, I think, had probably a week to work on his timing back at the quarterback position, and still, you know, I'm thinking that the knee may be a little gingerly there on that knee, and it's just hard to get back in there and get your timing down and be able to execute from on that option like he's doing.
It'll be Steely, number 17, wide to the right. Corbin 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Now, the handoff up the middle. This is Storms. Good running. Storms has the 1st down, just out of bounds.
Tremendous strength that time. Went ahead and broke a tackle just beyond the line of scrimmage that time, and went ahead and picked up good yardage that time.
The line of scrimmage was the 34. He's taken it down to the 19-yard line. So a 15-yard run. Storms had a real good night against Wayne County last week. course, he was the mudder. He was the power man in that mud.
Well, you know, he's built low to the ground. He's got good balance there, and you know, he's come back off that deep thigh bruise, and he looks like he's ready to play tonight.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Corbin at the 19-yard line. They try off that left side again, as Fox gets about 3 yards.
They had a good lead block that time by Page. The center had a good lead block that time.
Corbin has the ball down to the 16-yard line. They give him 2 yards to the credit, 2nd and 8. Reedy, a nice fake, but they're waiting on the other side. Well, he faked most of them.
Yeah, but they had 4 people on that side, 4 people, and, you know, obviously they've scouted us a little bit. They saw it, picked it up, and had it covered good to the outside.
So on his naked reverse to the right side, Reedy has to eat the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 24-yard line, that's going to be, pardon me, back at the 19-yard line. A loss of 3 is what it is, and Corbin will have it 3rd and 11. Now it's Steele wide to the right. Norville to the left. Reedy looking to throw. Reedy's going to run. Reedy looking at the 15, the 10, the 5, out of bounds, and a Corbin first down.
Yeah, outstanding. Showed good speed. Showed real good speed when he got to the outside that time. Good run by Nooners.
One of the problems lately has been the lack of offense for Corbin. These kids have really come out on a tear tonight.
Yeah, Reedy, you know, that's something that we've been trying to do, I think, all year long, you know, in between the injuries. You know, once you get him outside, he's got excellent speed, and he's a good open field runner, and that time he showed it. Once he hit the line of scrimmage, he showed great acceleration.
Down at the 3-yard line where Corbin will have it 1st and goal. I think that's Fox. He's going to be in close. One official signaled a touchdown.
All right. We got it. We get it.
The one off to the right, put both arms up, but
It looked like he slanted right in there. It looked like, you know, the ball and about, you know, 1/4 of his body was in the end zone.
Well, the one official did say touchdown, but he was overruled, so let's see what happens here. Corbin will have it 2nd and goal. The ball just right at the goal line, and Reedy jumps in there, and he gets the touchdown.
Yeah, he just went ahead and lunged it in there. Good call. That's what you got. You got inches there. Reedy goes ahead and puts it in.
Well, they didn't tuck the tail between the legs of those dogs out there after that opening miscue. Come right back in just a matter of moments. They're right in it at 6-6. That touchdown coming with 5 minutes and 54 seconds here in the period.
Well, you know, you go back and you look what set the whole thing up, and BJ's probably had more big plays for us this year than anybody on the team. And he showed an excellent kickoff return to set it up, and a big 3rd down play. Reedy picks up a big 1st down for us.
And that's Storm, and Corbin has taken the lead. Timeout with 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the opening period. Timeout on the score is Corbin 7, Middlesboro 6. We'll be right back in a moment. So the Red Hounds, after that big kickoff return by B.J. Catron, have gone ahead in this football game by 7-6. Here's Storms, number 42, kicking off for the Hounds now. Deep is number 22, Ferguson, for Middlesboro. He's standing at his own 10-yard line. Nice kick. Ferguson backs up. He'll take it at the 5. They set it up on the left side. Ferguson looking, and he'll go nowhere. Gets it back to about the 20-yard line, and that is all.
Yeah, we got McDaniels over there naturally, as usual, and we had Mark Rapier. They tried to set that wall up to the Middlesboro side of the field, but we went ahead and played it pretty good. Broke up a couple blocks on there. It was a fine defensive job by Rapier and McDaniels both.
Middlesboro, for the first time tonight, with the ball in their own territory at the 20-yard line. Well, bouncing off people. Number 33, that's Sean Russell, looked like he was about to go down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what happened on the first 2 or 3 plays that they had down here when they recovered the fumble. They kept hitting inside there. It looked like, you know, when it was clogged that the back had an opportunity to bounce out, and that time he did, and he almost broke it for a big one.
He got 9 yards to the 29. It'll be 2nd and 1. Bill, let's be sure to point out these seniors tonight and recognize them as we go. Their final football game here from Middlesboro, Kentucky. On the 2nd and 1 play, Ferguson looking outside in. He'll get the first down, gets 2 yards up to the 31-yard line.
And B.J. Catron on the tackle along with Norville. I believe Norville made initial contact on that side.
Also in on the stop, number 75, that would be Hensley, sophomore. Now, we'll be talking a lot about sophomores and juniors, too. And Corbin's football program looks good for the future. Here's the 1st and 10 for Middlesboro. Handoff in close. And a couple of 3 yards up to the 34-yard line goes number 26. That is David Baker, 5'11", 183-pound senior.
Tackle was made by number 84, Larry Helton, 5'11", 173-pound junior.
One of the underclassmen we talk about, and he started off the year with a great game, and let's hope Larry ends it with a great game.
Larry's a quality player. He, you know, we said all year long he performed so well as a JV last year, and he's come in here. He's one of the kids that had to grow up in a hurry, and he's played excellent football all year long, I felt.
Middlesboro on 2nd and 8. The pitch back to Ferguson. Ferguson looking for the corner. There's the flag, and there's number 42, Storm.
I'll tell you what, I really was impressed on that play. Storm made an excellent tackle on that, but Jamie Norville did an excellent job of turning that play in. The Storm was there to fill it real well.
Jamie Norville, number 83. Bill, that's one of our seniors.
Yeah, 5'11", 175-pound junior. And Norville was one that had a nagging injury there for 2 or 3 games. It was out for us. Had a hand injury there, something in the hand, in a bone in the hand, and he's back. He's finishing up tonight.
Well, we got Darren Martin, 86. Smokey Martin, a senior. B.J. Catron, a senior. Let's go on up the line while they step off this penalty. Take them from top to bottom. Just call them out.
Okay, we got Robbie Smith, 5'10", 220-pound senior there. He plays the tackle. And let's see here. Got John Foreman, number 19, 5'8", 150-pound senior. Bill Storms, number 42, 5'7", 186-pound senior. Mark Rapier, 5'8", 157-pound senior. Bobby Reeves, number 50, 5'10", 215-pound senior.
We'll pick up in a moment with more of those after the penalty. It's 2nd and 23 for Middlesboro. And they're going to be penalized again. Jumping in there, and they get them 5 more yards.
We got Jeff Adams, number 51 there, Coach Adams' son, who I think in preseason there, first scrimmage that we had there with Brian Station, suffered a broken leg, was out 4 or 5 ball games there. He's back in. He's a senior playing linebacker for the Hounds. Number 59, Donnie Elliott, 6 foot, 180-pound senior.
Middlesboro all the way back to their 15-yard line right now. It's going to be 2nd down and 28. The line to gain is the 42-yard line. Powers looking to throw. He dumps it up way upfield over the head of everybody. So it goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 28. So Elliott, number 59, one of our seniors.
Right. That wraps it up on the seniors there. The quarterback from Middlesboro that time had a lot of zip on the ball. I'm not familiar with him and haven't heard it much about him, but he put a lot of mustard on that ball when he threw it out here.
Well, Middlesboro in a hole now with 3 minutes to go in the first period of this game. We want to acknowledge our sponsors, of course, that so faithfully have been with us year after year after year. I want to tell you about everybody that we had last year sponsoring is back this year. I think it's not just because we're doing it and they want advertising. They want to back these Red Hounds as much as anything. Well, that's the incomplete pass. So Middlesboro will have to give it up.
Well, he had no choice. The only thing he did, he just went ahead and dumped that thing out. We had Hensley back there putting good pressure on him, and Norville was putting good pressure on him along with Helton. Did an excellent job that time.
So Middlesboro in a hole right now. They have lost to Somerset. Matter of fact, they gave Somerset the best game score-wise of anybody all year long, 23-3. And then the last two games, they've lost to Bell County and then to Pineville. Here's the kick out of it. It's going to be a short one. That's according to the roll. No roll, out of bounds. Hey, we're going to have great field position.
Yeah, that's good. That's a break in our favor. We've turned one over to them. Now we've got good field position. Let me mention something. You know, we spoke early here when we first started about Coach Van Hoos. I understand that he was released from the Lexington Hospital today, and he is back. And Chalk Stapleton said, I think, that Monday they're going to do some tests on him. He is back home. He's not here tonight. Do some tests to find out just exactly how much damage was done. He did suffer a heart attack after the Pineville-Middlesboro football game.
Very unfortunate. Here's the play from the 35, and Reedy will go down behind the line at the 39.
Yeah, number 26 came in, went ahead and collared him there. We were trying to run an option this way, but we had two Yellow Jackets who were right in on top of Reedy.
Now, on our scoring drive, came from the 34-yard line. This one, our series starts at the 35, but back to the 39 now. It'll be 2nd and 14. Corbin leading 7-6, 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Got the slot formation to the right side. Reedy will give it right up the middle of Storm. Storm bumps heads and then goes back to the original line of scrimmage.
Did an excellent job. He was hit and picked up another 2 yards there after he was hit. Good effort by Bill Storms.
Back to the 35. So we got a big play coming up now. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 from the 35, just shy of the 35-yard lines where they've spotted it. And Corbin wanting to keep this drive alive. You know, a moment ago, Reedy went back to pass, and he ran for that big first down. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he kept everything going that time. Biggest play we've had of the night outside the Catron run that set it up on the kickoff return.
Catron's wide to the left. Steely is in the slot. Back to throw again, but it's collapsing on him. He throws. Intended for Catron. The loss, if he had taken it, would have only been 5 yards. So as he's going down, he has to get rid of the football.
Did an excellent job. You know, he had 2 people on him, and he went ahead and got the ball off, and it wasn't just a grounding thing. Catron came real close to making the reception right at the yard marker.
So Corbin is bogged down, and let's see what they intend to do here on 4th down and 10 from the 35. It'll be Storm and punt formation. We want to get Middlesboro back as deep as they can. Storm standing at his 47-yard line. Number 22, Darrell Ferguson, is deep. Storm has the time. He kind of bunts that ball in there. Nice, inside the 10.
Outstanding chip shot by Bill Storms.
They're going to mark it at the 9-yard line, so Middlesboro will not have field position as they get the ball for the 3rd time tonight. Corbin on top by 7-6, and let's start mentioning some of those people that make Red Hound football possible here on Southern Cablevision Channel 11. We want to talk about Southern Cablevision, one of our sponsors, of course, and of course providing the airwaves for us to get out here on Channel 11. Southern Cablevision now offering all the movie channels, Disney Channel, the Super Cable. They've got it right there. Well, Corbin continues to clog up right in the middle as number 33, Sean Russell, fails to get anything.
Yeah, we had Adams in right around the ankles there, along with Helton, along with Robbie Smith. We're plugging that up.
They say no gain. It's still inside the 10-yard line. Middlesboro 2nd and 10. We're in the last minute now of this first period. Number 7, the quarterback, Travis Powers. And again, they bump in there, and again, nothing as Russell is hit head on.
Well, if he'd bounced outside, there wasn't anything he was going to get that time. We had Helton and Smith and Rapier and Reedy. Excellent job that time. Adams also.
We're down to 25 seconds in the quarter now as Middlesboro will have it 3rd down. Let's call it 9 for the first down. Let's see if they'll get the play off. Down to 10 seconds in the quarter now. as Middlesboro on third down with 2 seconds. They do get the play off. And up to the 12, and that's about all, as Corbin reacts very well.
Bobby Reeves, Mark Rapier, Reedy, Robbie Smith, Adams, Helton, they were all right there on that side.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter of tonight's football game for Middlesboro, and after one quarter, it's Corbin 7, Middlesboro 6. We'll be back with more action in just a moment, right after these messages. Middlesboro has it 4th down and 6 yards to go for the first down. A high snap from center, but he gets the kick out of there. It'll hit and bounce, and Catherine goes for it. Middlesboro may get it. They do. An elusive football. Corbin had things going their way, playing good field position, but that ball took a bounce a little to the back of BJ, and he did touch it.
He just went ahead and tried to field it on the bounce there and get the momentum going, give him benefit of the doubt. It was a misplayed ball. We should have had it. We should have came up with it, but that's 2 bad breaks that we've had so far. We're just in the first half. We can't do that.
Middlesboro gets out of a hole. They're up to the 46-yard line now. Powers back to throw, looking downfield. It's over the head of everybody. Martin defending for Corbin along with Byron Cheese. The intended receiver was Craig Heath, number 12. He's a senior.
Well, he's putting a lot of zip on the ball, but he's not getting near. Not getting real near to his receivers. Everything's been overthrown to this point.
So although Middlesboro has the good field position, they come out firing on that first down, and they'll have it 2nd and 10 from their 40. It's closer to the 45-yard line right now. Again, thank you for joining us for the replays each Sunday night here on Southern Cablevision Channel 11. We'll be here with girls and boys basketball throughout the season also on Sunday nights. There's the movement. That'll cost them 5. Middlesboro looking a little bit ragged.
Yeah, they didn't show real good movement that time. We had one of their people that jump. I thought for a minute they were going to had 2 flags. We had one of our people move too, but didn't appear to get into that zone.
Middlesboro will have it 2nd and 15. The ball back to the 40-yard line. As we talk about Distad's jewelry for over 50 years in Corbin, serving you as your trusted jeweler with integrity and the experience that you want in a jeweler. Distad's on Main Street downtown. Powers looking again. He has plenty of time now. Hits his pass to the 49 and number 46. Excellent contact by Rapier that time. You see a lick like that, and the first thing you think about, where was that lick, that particular lick to a Fletcher type back in a Somerset football game that makes the difference. When a kid gets a lick like that, they're going to remember it. They're going to be looking for it before it ever happens again. And when you do that, you lose concentration, and you don't always come up with a football. But Mark Rapier made an excellent hit on that. Got 9 yards out of the play. Middlesboro will have it 3rd down and 7 now. So they have a wide out both ways. And they have movement again along the line.
Yeah, it looked like the end on that side went ahead and made movement there before the ball was snapped for Middlesboro.
Now, this is taking the shape of looking more like the first game of the year, but we're in our 10th for us and the 11th for them. But Middlesboro has been the one that's really not doing things right along the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got 2 things here. It's demoralizing for both teams. As we said earlier, here we're in a situation where a game like this is supposed to mean so much to both schools. The tradition that's behind it, the rivalry's been there for many, many years. The situation with Coach Van Hoos that just happened in the last week here. Neither team going anywhere to a second season. Sometimes something like Van Hoos, it can get a team up, and then other times, you're playing it down. So the timing is off.
Oh, what? Talking about timing being off. Let's see who gets it. They're scrambling for the football. Middlesboro, I think, has it. No. Corbin does get the ball.
Quarterback dropped back that time, and it appeared that he was hit by what appeared to be a pulling guard, and went ahead and tripped him up. And when he did, he went backwards and lost the ball. Scramble for it, we get it.
So again, the timing off for Middlesboro, and Corbin comes up with their first break of this football game. as they get it at the 42-yard line, leading by 7-6. The officials are checking now. Number 33, that is Sean Russell, had his headgear off, and they stopped play to see what was the problem. He's got it back on and ready to go. Okay, we'll talk about number 58. That's Jeff Page. Out over the ball at center. Continued to improve game after game. This is Steely. Steely tries to slide through a small hole on that left side.
I'll tell you, outstanding effort that time by Page. Page is snapping the ball and coming off of it. And when he is, he's clearing a trail there. He went ahead and tried to close down the linebacker that enabled us to get the yardage that we did.
The gain is good for, let's call it 4 yards. Down to the 37-yard line. Corbin will have it 2nd and 6. Now this will be Fox trying to find that interference off that left side again. Corbin continues to work off that side.
Again, I'm going to make mention of it. Page had his man. He drove his man 5 yards off the line of scrimmage that time. He caught a linebacker, and he was driving a linebacker 5 yards.
Tackled by Thomas and Taylor.
Number 58, Jeff Page, stands 6'1", weighs 235 pounds. He's a junior. Corbin now, 3rd down, a yard to go for the first down. This will be Steely. Uh-oh, clogged up, cuts outside in. Will he make it? For the first down to the 30-yard line. Yep, he's got the first down.
Steely Part 2. I understand that Steely Part 3 has got a broken nose. He's here tonight, but he's out of action for the remaining part of the year. Hoping he's going to be able to get back for basketball because he's an outstanding basketball prospect for the Hounds. I want to say something about Page. It's a little strange. His father played here at Middlesboro High School. He's now a Corbin resident. His son now dressed in the red and the silver. I asked him who he was for tonight. He said, I'm not real sure. He said, this used to be the home side of the field where I'm at. So I guess he's got mixed emotions, but we know that he's pulling for the red and silver because his son's there.
Running up the middle of that time by Storms, number 42, as Corbin keeps driving toward touchdown Story. Got him 5 yards as he takes it to the 25-yard line. Well, he's got to be proud of the big guy because didn't play last year. Came out this year, and I could be corrected, but he's come out this year and really been improving game after game. This is Fox. Fox looking off that left side, down for about 5 more yards to the 20.
Yeah, Fox, excellent run that time, Fox. Fox, another back that has some nagging injuries that limited him from 2 or 3 games this year. And again, it's beginning to sound like a broken record, but we've had so many kids. The Lanham kid that's not with us tonight that had the knee surgery early on after the Harrison County game, and but we've got some kids that have fought through a level of pain there and are here tonight and trying to give it their best shot.
Well, there's the 20-yard line now. It's going to be 3rd and 1. It'll be Steely again. He gets that first down, slides through 115 to the 11-yard line. So, number 17, Steely, takes it down for Corbin first down.
Hey, I want to tell you, that side of the line over there is doing an excellent job. Our Hogs are getting the work done over there. Again, another excellent run by Steely.
Danny Steely is 5'8", a 148-pound junior. And they have credited his forward progress to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal to goal. What do we have here? Penalty markers have gone down. In the Corbin backfield, we would assume that the Red Hounds will be assessed a penalty right here. Illegal procedure against Corbin. We'll put it back to the 15. Where it'll be 1st and 15, or 1st and goal to go from there. 7:29 to go. We're in the first half of this game as Corbin leads it by 7-6. Middlesboro got that easy touchdown on a 10-yard drive to start it out. But Corbin came right back with a march of their own. Now back at the 15-yard line. Lamb, number 16, into the right side. Steely in the backfield with Storm. And Creech, number 22, fake to Creech. Reedy will keep. There's nobody there to pitch out to.
Well, it didn't appear to execute very well on that. I don't think that our pitchback was in position. I don't, you know, it just kept stringing it out. It didn't, nothing materialized on that side of the line for us.
Right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. So Corbin will have its second and goal to go from the 15-yard line. The Red Hounds want to talk about it right now with the timeout. 7:04 to go in the first half. Timeout on the score. Corbin 7, Middlesboro 6. We'll be right back. Well, here we go. The Red Hounds now. Second down and 15, or second and goal to go. Wideouts to the right side, and for the first time tonight, Jackson in at quarterback. Jackson gives it into the middle of Storm. Storm weaving his way down to the 10, inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. I believe we had some decoys to the right.
Excellent call by Larry Adams. Excellent call that time. Went ahead and inserted Jackson there and gave him that look. Went ahead and spread Reedy out, I think, to this side. I want to thank Catherine was to this side, too. We had two people on this side and went ahead and ran a little draw in there to Storm and picked up some very valuable yards.
So Reedy comes out of the lineup now. Jackson stays in. It's third and goal to go from the 9. It'll be Catherine wide to the right side. In the slot now comes Storm. Steely in the backfield along with Creech, number 22. Mike, the sophomore quarterback, throws it for the touchdown to Catherine. Beautiful play.
I don't understand the coverage by Middlesboro. I'm watching it. You know, it's a one-on-one coverage. Storm breaks inside. Catherine breaks outside. Defensive back is with Catherine all the way. I just can't believe he gave him that much room. You know, it was just, it was like it was supposed to happen.
Well, let's talk about that. Number 5 for Corbin, Mike Jackson. 5'9 and a half, 162-pound sophomore, came in and fired that one to B.J. Catherine. The point after. And it's knocked up and through by Storm. So Corbin has taken a 14-6 lead. And an 8-point cushion on the scoreboard for Corbin right now as the Red Hounds get set to kick off. It'll be Storm doing the kicking. And deep is Ferguson, number 22 for Middlesboro.
Storms to kick off for Corbin. Ferguson back deep for Middlesboro.
High driving kick taken at the 10. Ferguson looking off that corner, and it's like clockwork. 27.
Well, you know, Helton goes down and pulls a kamikaze for us and also gets clipped on the play. No flag, and I'm not going to go ahead and try to become an official. But McDaniels and Helton both set that thing up over. I couldn't really see who made the tackle. Both of them went suicide on that side.
Well, it was McDaniel, number 27. I'm telling you, he grabbed those legs so quickly, and he made the play. So, Middlesboro, poor field position because of it at their 14-yard line. They'll have a wide out, number 26, David Baker, to the right side. And the pitch goes to 33, I believe it is. No, it's going to be Ferguson, number 22. I noticed last week as I watched the replay of the game after having done it over at Wayne County that on the monitor I could see things better at home than I was seeing them that night. And that may be the case at times when we talk about people like that. You can see them better perhaps at times because of the close-up of it than we can. So it was Ferguson. He brings it upfield 5 yards, just shy of the 20-yard line. Again, he's missed on the first tackle, but down he goes, shy of the line of scrimmage. Somebody came barreling through. I think it was Storm that slowed him up initially.
Mark Rapier and Adams both got there about the same time. They made excellent contact that time. Excellent tackle.
The loss is for a couple of yards to about the 18-yard line, so Middlesboro will have it third down, some 7 yards for the first down. 5 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Corbin on top by 14-8. I wish we had the charged-up excitement and the pressure of what we've had in years past. That's what we deserve. Kentucky High School Athletic Association took that away from us. It means Somerset can play Boyle County, a team that's won 2 or 3 ball games all year long, in a playoff. I couldn't see it, Bill. I know Jamie Norville got back and trimmed him up and made him lose his balance back there quickly.
I got to have a red ball here now. We got to have a red ball. I will tell you, no.
Okay, I couldn't see the play. Did it go out of bounds? Is that what they call, perhaps?
Boy, that is a tough way to get a first down. They picked up a first down. Again, Norval made an excellent job. He got the ankle, tripped him up. He lost the ball. Storm picked it up on a bounce as it was bouncing into the secondary, and whenever he went down, the ball squirted out. Middlesboro comes up with it, and the first down on top of it.
Okay. Middlesboro has the ball at their 29-yard line. So I tell you, that defensive line continues to react.
I tell you what, they're playing good on that side. You got Robbie Smith over here, you got Adams, you got Mark Rapier. Mark Rapier, he's going out of here. He's playing like a senior that's going out of here. But the thing about it is, you had Hensley, appeared to be Hensley playing the nose there. Hensley did an excellent job. He played his position and had things jammed. He made things happen on that side that time.
I've been very impressed with that young man, number 75 this year. One of the bright spots in the future of Corbin Redhound football. Middlesboro, 2nd and 11. They get the lost yardage back and then add a couple to it. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line, they'll have a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Had Norval and Adams on the tackle that time. They picked up some pretty good yards that time, though.
We're down to 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first half. Corbin on top by 14 to 6. So Middlesboro has that big 3rd down play coming up.
The center of the program to see if you won a prize tonight. 4 prizes.
Do you know I did? Yeah, I won a prize. No, that's not it. I'm going to find out what I've won. I've got it here somewhere. Well, grand prize winner. Powers back to throw. Powers looking over the middle. Well, how about that? That ball juggled all over the place. Middlesboro comes up with it at the 45.
I tell you what, we made good contact. We had 4 people there. We got Sheaves, we got Adams, we got Catron, we got Reedy, the first down. They're living good on that side of the field over there. That was we saw another big play here just before halftime. I go back to thinking the other big plays that have happened this year just before halftime, Pikeville, when we seem to have everything under control. So we know that it's not over until she begins to sing.
2.5 minutes now in the first half. Middlesboro gets the first down to the 45. Well, there we go again. Penalty markers dropped, and a 5-yard penalty will be assessed. We want to talk about another of our fine sponsors that have made things possible this year. Laurel Gardens. That's what I pulled out of my pocket a minute ago. I was talking about Laurel Gardens. Let's see what that tag was I pulled out. Let's see, it says Pyracantha. I bet you can't spell that.
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay. Beautiful this time of the year. See all those little orange berries? Okay, that's just one of the many things that you can get at Laurel Gardens. I bought a Pyracantha. Couldn't spell it, but I planted it. They're from California? All right, I didn't know that. Laurel Gardens on the level green road at Kiwi. And, boy, I tell you what, Ferguson paid a price.
Rapier, Shees, Robbie Smith, and Helton.
They reacted real well, and it's a loss of another yard to the 39-yard line. So 1:40 to go in the first half now. Middlesboro has it 2nd and 16, and I can't believe that they're willing to just sit there now and try to grind it out with just 1.5 minutes to go. Look to the air right now. In split to the left side. Powers throwing. He got his man at midfield. Keeps slipping off people. And down to the Corbin 41-yard line.
They got a first down. They got timeout. And we've got who on the bottom of it there? Adams making the tackle. It was an excellent thrown pass. Fine reception. He got out there and broke a tackle or two. It was a good run. Good play.
So Middlesboro wanting to call timeout. Well, the reason we've got Pepsi up on that is we believe in Pepsi. All right, Bill. I have to stand here and say all that in front of Bill. It's embarrassing. All right. You know that Pepsi-Cola has been the choice of every Corbin generation. We're going to keep it that way. We certainly appreciate them being a part of this. Matter of fact, I don't know if we'd ever been here without them. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company. And Bill Crook, one of our good friends, too, at Tri-County Insurance. They're located on Center Street. No, that's Master Street. Pardon me, Bill. On Master Street across from East Sword School. For all your insurance needs, see Bill Crook and Tri-County Insurance. Okay, we're ready to go now at the 41-yard line. Power still having time. Lobs it a little too long. It was close.
Excellent effort that time by number 12 for Middlesboro. He went ahead and stretched it out there and tried to pick it up, but Mark Rapier was step with step.
So Middlesboro, with a minute 11, still has time on 2nd and 10 from the Corbin 41-yard line.
On the defense for Corbin. 2nd down.
Although we're ahead 14-6, as Bill pointed out a moment ago, we remember Pikeville, and I think that was the play that turned the whole thing right there near the end of the first half.
I don't know. You know, it may have had a whole lot to do with the Somerset ball game. A play like that, you know, it can start things going the other way for you.
What a grab. Down to the 5-yard line.
I don't want to see any more plays like that before halftime.
That kid made an excellent reception.
Excellent reception, broke what appeared to be an excellent tackle, and all of a sudden he's booking for the end zone.
And the name David Baker. I'm not going to let him ride home with us, Dale. Middlesboro has it 1st and goal with a minute to go, so they've got plenty of time. They're at the 6-yard line where it's been spotted. So the Jackets have come back. And let's see what they can do now. All right, momentum for the second half is on the line right here. Corbin stops them. We come back good. Middlesboro takes it in. We got a brand new ball game. Ooh, what a play.
Outstanding play that time by Mark Rapier. Outstanding play.
Number 33, Sean Russell, 198-pound sophomore, as Rapier pulls him down way back there. So that's a different complexion now. Clock running.
This drive started on their 14-yard line.
And right now they're at the 12. That was a loss of about 6 yards. 2nd and goal. Powers throwing. Powers, touchdown.
What can you say?
24 seconds to go, and there's David Baker on the receiving end again. I know he's walking home now. No, we're kidding, because a friend of ours, David Baker's with us here tonight. That's David Baker of Middlesboro, who had just caught it. There's no guesswork here. We know that Middlesboro will be going for the 2 points after. We were talking about Distad Jewelers a moment ago, and glad to have them back with us again, as we are. Corbin Tire Center. Roger Mumford, such a fine guy. Roger, I told him I was going to tell everybody tonight he's the best oil changer in the world. He worked on my car today. I recommend that he work on yours. The Corbin Tire Center on the Falls Road. And Lowe's Sporting Goods and Lowe Aluminum. That's why I've got Lowe's up there. We've got 2 Lowe's, part of our cartel here. Lowe's Aluminum, Lowe Aluminum. They are the pool professionals. Now, if you need a swimming pool installed, or storm doors, windows, aluminum siding, and Lowe's Sporting Goods in the Trademark Shopping Center. More of our fine sponsors. Middlesboro wanting to tie it up here, as they'll go for the 2 points after. 24 seconds to go in the first half. A drive that started from their 14-yard line culminates in a passing touchdown to David Baker. They got the 2. We've got a brand new ball game. Well, the power drive of Ferguson has knotted it up. David Baker will be kicking off. Kid that's done about everything here tonight for Middlesboro. Just 24 seconds to go in the first half. We're at Middlesboro, Kentucky, the final football game of this 1984 season. In about 3 to 4 weeks, we'll be coming back with Corbin Redhound basketball here on Channel 11. Here we go, the kickoff. Boy, nice kick. Steely ran back in the end zone, then up to the 5. And gets out to the 15-yard line. I guess they can run back in the end zone. I thought if the momentum of the ball carried you back there was automatic touchback.
Felt the same way. I felt the same way, and I think Steely felt the same thing. The official made no call, and he actually hesitated before he started to bring a thing on out after momentum took him in.
So, just 16 seconds to go. Corbin will probably run a play and let the time go out. Got to regroup here at halftime. Okay. No, they won't even run a play. All right. That's it. So the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets fight back to tie it up here at halftime at 14-14. And we'll be back with second half activity. Well, as we turn to the second half of tonight's game, Bill, we've got to look now. It's difficult after you've seen a team go in and do what Middlesboro did, but you've got that 15 minutes in there to change the attitude and come back and do what you've been doing well most of the half.
Well, you know, you'll have to find out right here in this drive, you know, if we can sustain that momentum that they build up just before half, you know, it can turn it around here for the second half.
Let's see what happens. A kick, or another good one inside the 10-yard line. Ferguson looks for that wall up that right sideline. And down he goes, shy of the 20-yard line. Corbin's kick coverage has been excellent tonight.
Had Jeff Adams on that side over there along with McDaniel and Elliott on the tackle along with Helton.
So let's see what Middlesboro does now. We pointed out to you that their drive right before the end of the first half started from the 14-yard line. Now they are at the 17-yard line. I told Bill during our halftime while we sat around and talked, I expected Middlesboro to pass a lot this half because of their success near the end of the first half. Let's see what they do. First of all, they run it for 3 yards up to the 20-yard line, and that will be Ferguson again.
Helton, Storms, and Rapier on the tackle on that side that time.
3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. A good crowd here tonight. It's not the crowds of old when we were playing for the district, but a real good crowd has turned out here on the final game of the year for both these teams. We're deadlocked at 14-14 in the third period now. Number 85, Mark Earl, 184-pound senior, split to the left side. Ferguson off to the right side and up the middle. I think that was Russell. Gets it to about the 23-yard line. No, that was Ferguson. It was Baker split to the right side. Robbie Smith, number 78, making the tackle. So it's going to be third down, 4 yards to go. This is a momentum play right here.
It's a big play right here. We also had Bill Storms on that last tackle was in there. I think Reeves also got a little bit of the action.
Now let's see what they do now. It'll be Baker to the right, Earl to the left on the 3rd and 4. Powers back to throw. He throws out of bounds, so Corbin will get the football as they'll have to go into punt formation.
We need to play a little control here. We need to try to get a little something generated, get a little ball control, and go down and kind of punch it out here.
In the first 2 minutes of the second half, score tied at 14-14, and a triple safety for Corbin. Sheese at the 50, along with Martin, and back at the 45 will be B.J. Catron. Low snap, but the kick's out of there. This is a nice one, upfield. Catron calls for the fair catch and takes it at the 49. So we're going to have good field position as we start our first offensive series.
Yeah, let's see, we've got in the backfield this time, we've got Nick Creech and we've got Dale Fox. I see Robbie Lamb in, looks like one of the tight ends on probably this side. along with Bill Storms at fullback, and Jackson starting at quarterback the second half here.
Corbin will start from their own 49-yard line. This will be Storm into Middlesboro territory to about the 47-yard line. So he gets him about 4 yards, and we'll be looking at 2nd and 6.
That's a good run by Storms, and looked like we had pretty good blocking on the line of scrimmage that time. Reedy coming into the game now. Fox coming out.
So Reedy for Fox. Reedy number 18, Fox number 26. Fox the sophomore. This is what they did over at Wayne County. They looked at number 42 and let him push it right upfield.
Another good run by Storms going to the other side now, and it looks like the line, line's making good play on that side too.
I guess you'll remember a few years ago right up here, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago, came up here and it looked hopeless at halftime, and that second half, this is what we did, just kept butting forward.
Won the state championship on this field. That's exactly what we did.
We're looking at 3rd down and 2. Well, that's hard running, and I think we got the necessary yardage to the 40.
Dale Fox, I believe he's got the first down. First down.
So at the 40-yard line, Corbin will have it 1st and 10 with the 8-minute and 25-second mark of this 3rd period. Score tied at 14-14. There's Storm. Storm cuts out to the left. Good running room, 1st down. Storm at the 25-20 and knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Well, Middlesboro coaching staff a little upset there. There appeared to be some movement there, and you got to give. I don't think that we anticipated the count that time. It looked like there was movement. No flag, so.
Thank goodness, as Corbin has it down to the 16-yard line. A 24-yard run by Bill Storms. So Corbin coming out meaning business this second half. Has it 1st and 10. Number 70, Kent Carter, comes off the field. Another big sophomore. Here's Storm. He's been the workhorse across the 15 down to about the 11.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're getting the job done on the line of scrimmage. That's an excellent effort by the Hounds in the trenches there. Doing an excellent job.
Let's see where they'll spot it now. Maybe the 12. 4 or 5 yards. It's going to be a 4-yard gain at the 12. And 2nd and 6 now. Let's see what Storm shaking up a little bit, I believe. He's been the workhorse.
Yeah, but I noticed just before he came off the field, he told some of them in the huddle there. It looked like he was pointing to them in order for them to get the job done.
And Steely across the 10 works hard to about the 8 or 9.
Steely on the carry.
Steely part 2. Good carry that time by Steely.
Tackle by Adams and Crutchfield.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down and short for Corbin. They've spotted the ball at the 8. It's a gain of 3. 3rd and 2. So big play right here. Of course, we are in 4-down territory, but you like to do it on the 3rd one. Storm back in there. He gets it in all the way. Did he get it? Yes.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He wanted it. He wanted it.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a determined young man.
I tell you what, he went down on a hand. He caught the ground on a hand that time, and then went ahead and just skipped on in.
That encourages me to talk about Johnny Wheels, one of our fine sponsors, too, on the Falls Road, where they have a custom muffler shop, tires for your car. Johnny Wheels. That a way to go, Bill. 6 minutes and 39 seconds in the 3rd period. The try for the point after, and Storm puts plenty of leg to it. Well, I'm at an angle that didn't give a true reading. I thought he had it.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I tell you what now, those backs need to tell those linemen. The linemen did an excellent job. 49, moved the ball there, 51 yards for a touchdown that time, and the linemen did the job in the trenches.
So Corbin ahead by 20 to 14. Metzger, Brian Metzger, number 55, will kick now. Storm gets a rest. He's a freshman, and that shows you what he can do. Down to the 6-yard line. It's Ferguson again, trying to go all the way to the other side, and doesn't make it. Well, we got McDaniel, one of them, and number 20 for Corbin.
David Burr had an opportunity to separate him body from uniform. He just missed him. Still got the tackle.
So Burr, number 20. But Middlesboro has that poor field position again because of good kickoff coverage and good deep kicks, and Middlesboro has had poor field position most of the night simply for that reason. When you got to start deep, it makes it rougher. Well, they'll try to knife it right up the middle and get it up to the 15-yard line. That's a pickup of
Ferguson on the carry.
couple of yards.
Down by the center of the Corbin line.
So 2nd down and 8 for the Jackets now.
2nd down.
We want to talk about Corbin Materials on South Main. And we'll be talking about our fine sponsors right now as we have timeout on the field. 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Timeout on the scores. Corbin 20, Middlesboro 14. We'll be right back.
Official timeout.
Well, Middlesboro with Ferguson trying to cut off that end to the right side. And let's see. He gets a couple of 3 yards.
Tackle made by Helton, Adams, Creech, Reeves.
Reeves, number 50. Helton, number 84. Adams, number 51.
5 on the play. 3rd down.
Well, Middlesboro has it 3rd down now. About 4 to go for the 1st down. Down to the 5-minute mark of this 3rd period. Corbin on top by 20 to 14. Here we go with 3rd down plays when you're down deep. Very, very important play for both teams here. I don't think so. Let's see. Crosses to about the 22-yard line.
Ferguson, the Middlesboro ball carrier.
Ferguson does not get the 1st down.
And the tackle made by Catherine that time. Made a good contact on him there.
Tackle by Reeves. 4th down.
So Middlesboro on 4th down, and this time 4:32 in the 3rd period down that deep. Well, they want a measurement here.
For a measurement.
And we've been happy to have with us this year Forest Hills Pharmacy, Hallmark dealer, complete line of Hallmark cards and supplies in the Forest Hills Shopping Center. And Curtis Mathis, located at the Trademark Shopping Center behind the Chapel House. Rent to own, videotapes, VCRs, Curtis Mathis with that big 4-year limited warranty. Middlesboro now, after the measurement, will have it 4th and 1. And Middlesboro in punt formation as Corbin has that triple safety back. Buell standing at his own 10-yard line. It's a low end over end kick. Catherine will field at the 47. Looking down that right side, Catherine 45 and out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Well, penalty markers, we're going to get a 15-yard penalty, I believe, because the action occurred out of bounds. I think it's going to be a clipping penalty against Corbin. So Catherine, a good run back.
Yeah, he made a good run. He almost broke another one like that at Corbin here against. Obviously, I'm trying to remember where it was at. He kind of hurried and got out of bounds. Again, that time he was run out of bounds, but we do have a clipping penalty.
Watching that pro football game and the announcers talking about sideline has never missed a tackle. You know, that's so true. Corbin getting the penalty back to their 43-yard line is where they'll start now. But Corbin, for the most part, has had real good field position in this game tonight. Again, you got to credit so much of that to the kicking and the defense getting down there to cover that kick. So let's see what they do here. Number 58, Page, out over the ball at center. To his left is Kent Carter, number 70. Directly to his left, number 59. That's Donnie Elliott, the guard position. There's Storm again, I'm telling you.
Doing a good job on that side. I watched Carter that time. Of course, he's big as a mountain, and he went ahead. All he has to do is just kind of shield his man on that side, and that creates enough for a station wagon to go through.
Down to the 49-yard line. It's going to be a 9-yard gain on the play. Well, as Bill said, big as a mountain. He's number 70, 6'5", 226 pounds, and he's just a sophomore. They run behind him again. That's Fox spinning and going and driving and getting the first down to the 39.
You won't see a better effort on any run than you did that time to Fox. Excellent effort for Dale Fox.
Number 26, Fox, another one of our sophomores. 6 foot, 190-pound sophomore.
Official timeout.
Cambro, Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Cadillac, Toyota. Yeah, what a great lineup. Cambro on US 25E in Corbin, one of our hosts, and Corbin Marine. Jerry Cassidy and his crew down there at Corbin Marine in the Forest Hills Shopping Center, selling those boats and Mercury motors, and just great people to deal with. Corbin Marine. Okay, Corbin getting the 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is Steely, and he'll get a couple of three. They continue to push off that left side.
Yeah, we got on that side with Robbie Smith that time in there in place of Carter at that tackle, along with Page. Page pushing it out there, doing a good job at the center position.
I'm going to credit with a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Corbin. 2:55 to go, 3rd period. The Red Hounds leading by 20-14. Now Jackson, the quarterback, hands it. And there's Storm. Across the 35 to about the 32 or 33. Most of the time, not real exciting football, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, I'm watching, you know, you got Adams, who, Victor Adams, supposed to be one of the premier linemen in the state of Kentucky and premier linemen in the country. And I haven't isolated on him and really haven't seen him do anything that was all that spectacular. But again, you know, it may be, you know, you get down in situations here, and our line is doing an excellent job.
Here's the 3rd down play. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, that could have been called interference, but still Catherine gets it.
We got something. We got something because there is a yellow flag out there. It was a little bit late.
Let's see now. 15-yard penalty in the pass play. The line of scrimmage was about the 32. Pass play goes to the 20. I believe we'd pick up a couple of 3 more yards if we went with the penalty, but it's going to be close either way, and a nice pass play.
Yeah, an excellent pass, but Jackson went ahead and just put it right in there between 2 defenders, and catcher makes a fine reception.
You saw B.J. Catherine bumped before he caught the football. So Bill Storm will have the decision to make right now. And we would gain a little bit by taking the penalty. Pass interference is the call, and declined by Corbin. Well, that's all right, Bill. It's about 6 of this and a half dozen the other, so what? Give him that good play. This Fox, they clog it up on that side this time, get about a yard, and that's all.
Yeah, it was a good tough yard, maybe a yard and a half there. Watched Rose on this side. Rose picked up a good block that time, came off the line well.
Gain of 1 on the play.
So the gain is for 1. Down to the 19. It'll be 2nd down and 9. I want to talk about our good friend, too, Charlie Baker. There's Lady Americana sleep sets. He's had truckload after truckload of those, and he's selling them at 1/2 price. They're great, great mattress and box spring. Here's the fake and the counter. I'm still trying to pick up the football. I thought Steely had it. Who had it? Steely has pushed it down to about the 15-yard line.
Steely on the carry.
Well,
Tackled by Adam.
we're down to a 3rd down play, but Bill, I don't want this because I want to see the touchdown, but we're getting down to field goal territory.
Yeah, we're getting into field goal territory. We've got 2 people that have well, 2 or 3 people that have potential to go ahead and put it through from that distance. We got Storms and Metzger. I don't know that Riddy's tried anything since the little injury to the knee.
Down to the 32nd mark of this 3rd period. Here's the 3rd down play. Reedy on the option. Reedy will go to the 10, the 5, and out of bounds at about the 4, and it's going to be a Corbin first down.
He's coming up a little bit gingerly on that knee again.
Well, he made a fine run to get that first down and keep that drive going, as Corbin will have it 1st and goal, out of bounds with 22 seconds to go.
4-yard line.
Fox will drive straight ahead, but they clog up that side this time. Middlesboro seems to be anticipating that a little bit now.
Yeah, they stopped that and stopped it awful well. There wasn't anything on that side.
The clock will run, and we'll be changing ends of the field as we've reached now the end of the 3rd period of this football game from Middlesboro, Kentucky. So, after 3 quarters of play, the score is Corbin 20, Middlesboro 14. We'll be back with the 4th period in a moment. Well, we got the ball at about the 3-yard line now. 2nd down and goal to go as we start this 4th and final period of play. It's Storm. Storm battering in there. He's close, but he is not in.
No, it's going to be close. He picked up a tough couple, maybe.
Now we're down to a 3rd down play. Let's see where they've spotted. They spotted it at the 2-yard line. Well, we got a big play now. 3rd down, goal to go from the 2-yard line. Reedy is the quarterback. Reedy looking for that hole. Reedy digging, but he won't make it. Well, it's decision time.
He got close, though. Now, he got close. It depends on where they give him his momentum at there. That's just a 3rd down play. They're jumping around like they got the ball.
Let's talk about the situation. We're 6 ahead. A field goal puts us 9 ahead. Means they have to score twice. We're close, but it's still, well, 11 minutes to go in the game.
Nick Creech at the fullback position, Storms at 1 half, and Steely at the other half.
So Jackson, Jess Jackson, the quarterback. Here we go. Middlesboro has held.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it now, because I mean, from where I'm at, he gets 2 yards anyway.
So Middlesboro takes over. Well, let's see what the Jackets will do with it now at their 1-yard line. They still are at about their 1-yard line, as Russell inches it out, and that's about it.
Rapier took the ball. He took the ball. He didn't tackle the player. He tackled the ball and had the ball when he hit the ground.
Corbin hoping for a turnover here. Of course, the safety would give them that 8-point spread, which you can. 8 points, obviously, in high school football, get on a touchdown on the run after or pass after. Well, they're battling around the line of scrimmage, so Corbin hanging tough again.
Well, they're not getting anything done. Middlesboro not getting anything done, but what they're doing right now, you got a third down play, you got a lot of field operators. It's a dangerous pass situation, but it appears to me that's what they've got to do. But they did a real good job with that just before halftime, going ahead and moving the ball by throwing it.
So the Yellow Jackets now will have it third down, about 9 yards to go. Ball around the 1 yard line. Corbin on top by 20-14, 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. We're in the fourth period of this game. The final contest of the year for both these clubs. Powers to throw. Powers looking. And it's knocked away from Reedy. Might have been a good thing that was knocked away from him.
You know, thing about it is, he still almost came up with a good reception. Reedy was there. They both had a bad angle on the ball, but the ball actually went off maybe both of them.
So Middlesboro now, they're still in hot water. They got to kick it out of there deep.
Yeah, he's all the way backed up. He's in his end zone right now, almost to the back of it.
Chris Ewell standing right at the end zone. Just does get it out of there. Now, here's Catron at the 34, the 30, the 25. Catron will go down at the 24, and we've got that field position.
Yeah, we got good field position. Catron did a good job on the return there. He was a little hesitant as to which direction he was going to go, but a good return by Catron.
28-yard line.
So Corbin has that good field position at the 24-yard line. Down to about the 21. That's Fox.
Hey, you got some Middlesboro kids out there beginning to throw a little leather around there, too. Number 10 from Middlesboro came through and made good contact.
That is Mike Birchfield. He's a 187-pound senior.
Senior?
A lot of
senior.
I wish we'd been counting how many plays have been run at that hole tonight. Let's see what happens here. Here's the second down, 7. Well, he ends up going that way, but it wasn't designed to go that way.
He kept spinning and kept running into pursuit that time. It was good effort by Bill Storm, though. Good effort.
Gravesby makes the tackle on him. We're right at the 20-yard line. Well, at the 21 now. It's going to be third down. Let's call it 8 for the first down. Television Sports, your host for the 6th consecutive year of bringing you Corbin High School football here on Southern Cablevision Channel 11. On behalf of Mr. Gaddy's, who has the best pizza in town, let me tell you. They have the buffets on Monday and Tuesday evenings, all you can eat for $2.99 every day at noon, by the way. So Jackson throwing. Jackson's got his man. That's Reedy. Reedy gets free from 1 at the 10, the 5-yard line. I want to tell you, tiptoeing the sidelines and pulling away for that first down.
Yeah, he did an excellent job that time. I keep watching him. I keep worrying about him. I keep worrying about that knee a little bit. It's a little bit tender. I'm going to quit talking about it. Maybe it'll get well.
He'll get well. He's tough. Corbin has it at the 6-yard line. Well, that's where we were a moment ago when we didn't get in. Started at the 6. Let's see what happens here. 7 minutes to go in the game. Ahead by 6. Well, Middlesboro acts abruptly, and they want to call a timeout with 7 minutes to go in the football game. Timeout on the score is Corbin 20, Middlesboro 14. We'll be back in a moment. Well, after the timeout, now we're back as Corbin has it at the 6, first and goal, and this is Fox running hard, got the touchdown.
Outstanding job.
If you don't at first succeed, try again. That's what we did.
Yeah, he got in there. Dale Fox, he wanted that. Good effort by Dale.
Well, now that puts the game in a little different perspective. We went in at halftime 14-14 after Middlesboro made a courageous drive to tie it up at halftime, but this second half has been Red Hound territory.
6:55, they've got to score twice.
We'll more than likely go for 2 here to try to pump a few more points on that scoreboard. 6:55 to go. Jackson looking. He throws. Great grab. Catron.
BJ, sure hands. BJ the DJ.
Well, here we go with the kickoff now as Corbin ahead by 28-14. Brian Metzger, number 55, will be kicking off. And let's see, this one driven down to the 11-yard line. Russell, the ball carrier. Moment of indecision. Boy, that was a hit. Metzger. How about that? A young freshman goes down and he pops him one.
Brian Metzger hit the ball with all the foot he can hit, and he hit the carrier with all the head he could hit.
Let's see what we have now. Middlesboro at their 24-yard line. You know, this is one of the best field positions they've had on a kickoff tonight.
Yes, it is. It is. Metzger did a pretty good job there. He knocked the boy out of his glasses, I think. He's a pretty good lick.
I'm looking down at him right now. See him right below us? His teammates are congratulating him. Well, Corbin leading by 28-14 now as the clock runs with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go, and Middlesboro will play catch-up here. No doubt about what they're going to be doing. Baker streaking downfield. Here's the pass, intercepted by Shees at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Fumbles the football, and who's got it? We had a shot at it. I don't know if we got it or not.
We got it. No, they give it. They've given. Well, I don't say given it. They may have taken it. But I thought he got his hands back on it. It was an excellent run. Poor footing there in the middle of the field. Excellent return. Great interception.
Well, the kid made a fine return on it, but Middlesboro will have it. You got to look at it this way, too. That backs them up a little bit deeper. Middlesboro inside their 20 now. They're at the 16. They had it at the 24, so they end up really losing 8 yards.
It was excellent coverage that time. Reedy was actually with a man one-on-one. The ball was thrown into center field, and Cheese comes up with an excellent interception.
1st and 10 for the Jackets. Powers throws it right across the middle. Got his man, number 85, Mark Earl, who brings it to about the 22.
Tackle made by Catron and Smokey on the other side of it.
5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Corbin leading 28-14. If the Redhounds win, they'll be 8-2 on the year. Middlesboro is 7-3 at this point. They're going to measure to see whether or not he got that first down. It is. So it's a 10-yard pass play. The ball at the 27-yard line. Pardon me, not the 22. Talk about our friends at Food Fair Supermarket on South Main. Of course, they've been with us all through the years. They give S&H green stamps and service all the way to your car at Food Fair. Well, he slings it out. Could be intercepted. Byron Shees coming across, and I think Reedy had his eye on the ball all the way.
Both of them had their hands on it, just a little bit slippery there. Both of them had a hand on it. One knocked the other one off.
So the incomplete pass now will stop the clock with 5:29 to go. Corbin on top, 28-14. The Hall Watson Furniture Company, home of quality home furnishing since 1922. Featuring the Broyhill Showcase Gallery, presenting Corbin Redhound football. Back to throw. Here's Powers. He'll throw it long, way downfield, over the head of everybody. So that stops the clock, and then the final 5 may take a while.
He threw that ball about 40, 45 yards, though, in the air. He had a lot on it.
The Corbin Deposit Bank featuring Tellerific, banking 24 hours a day nationwide with Tellerific at the Corbin Deposit Bank and Trust Company. As we said, Charlie Baker on South Main, who has those famous Lady Americana sleep sets at one-half price on their truckload sale. He's throwing long again, way down there. Reedy's got his eye on it, but a couple of them getting after it. Craig Heath came in to really knock it away from Reedy more than anything else. So Middlesboro will have it 4th down. 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go. The ball at their 27-yard line, and Corbin will have that triple safety again. Let's see, Bill, our 3rd year together? 3rd year. Let's see what we have now. Penalty marker has been dropped.
I'm trying to find here. I'm trying to. She's 5'9", 149-pound junior. He's played an excellent football game this second half.
He's back there right now with Catron and Smokey Martin. Ewell in punt formation, standing at his 10. Another low one. He gets it out of there, though. Stay back. He takes it, and he pays the price at the 40-yard line.
He just got through paying.
Yes. Maybe should have let that one roll.
Yeah, he's excited, though. He wanted to get his hands back on the football and try to redeem that fumble, which he shouldn't have to. He made an excellent run on a return a while ago.
Yeah, he's out there to play football. 5 minutes to go. Of course, at that period, you don't want any miscues either. You're ahead by 2 touchdowns. Want to kind of play it safe at this point. Run out that clock. Play does not develop because the penalty marker is dropped.
What you just got through saying, Coach Faulkner is telling him the same thing. He's giving him the ins and outs of why he shouldn't have fielded that last punt.
Corbin will be penalized 5 yards now for illegal procedure. Maureen Myers Ford Lincoln Mercury on the Cumberland Falls Highway, another of our sponsors for Corbin Redhound football. As is Davis Salvage for new and used parts for your automobile. Davis Salvage, located at Oak Grove on the Falls Highway. Bill and Harold Davis. You'll find friendly people to deal with. The pitch to Reedy. Reedy lowers the head. He gets across the 40 to the 41-yard line. So a run of about 6 yards.
Good run by Nooners that time. It's been a little bit of a discouraging year for him. He had early injury, and it's kind of limited him from being able to kind of peddle his wares. He's a good quality athlete and a real credit to our program. And as the same injuries have done a lot of our good athletes this year.
It altered a season, no doubt about it. Less than 4 minutes to go now. Reedy again. Reedy bumps heads and goes up to the 45-yard line. So we're going to be looking at a 3rd down and 6.
Now we've got a 3rd down. Now Victor Adams back in for Middlesboro on the tackle that time.
So here's the 3rd down play. Of course, Corbin, as we said, wanting to eat up as much time as possible with a 28-14 cushion. It's unlikely on 3rd and long that they would throw here, hoping to run for it. Let's see what they do. The sophomore quarterback, Mike Jackson. Storm finds a traffic jam at the 45.
Tell you something, good effort that time by Storms, but a lot of credit needs to be given to Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson came in and held this team together for what we've gotten out of it this year. He did an excellent job. Came in when Reedy went down and was called a battle, and the only experience that he had was JV experience, and he's done an excellent job.
Number 5, Mike Jackson. As Corbin gets 1 yard out of it, it'll be 4th down and 5, and we'll have to go into punt formation. Storms in punt formation now.
Turner back deep to receive. Storms punt.
Here's Bill's kick, aimed out of bounds, and I don't know how far afield it went out. With the change of the football, 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, we have a timeout. The score, Corbin 28, Middlesboro 14. We'll be back with the final 2 minutes in just a moment. Well, here's that pass. It's complete. Over to Mark Earl, upfield to about the 43-yard line.
That catcher wasn't going to, he was going to take a shoe and a sock both. He held on to him, but Adams get over and polish him off. He and Norval.
Complete.
2 minutes and 7 seconds to go now.
Official timeout for a measurement.
First down up to their 44-yard line, but they're battling the clock now with less than 2 minutes to go. Uh-oh. I wasn't sure who was going to get that football.
You can't cover one any better than that. Rapier did an excellent job of coverage on that and made a fine reception. Reedy catches up to the play and knocks him out of bounds.
Heath on the receiving end, number 12. And both of them all over the football. Heath was able to hold on to it, so a nice reception. So the coverage was there. Down to the 24-yard line. Middlesboro has it 1st and 10, a minute 46 to go. We feel a lot better than we did at halftime, though, because that 2-touchdown margin. Middlesboro did this at the end of the first half. Here's the pass over the middle. Oh, let's see. Penalty marker goes down. I thought, Coach Archie Power said, I thought she's got it. Archie, I did too. I thought she was headed back this way with the score.
I don't really understand the call because I felt like that she's had his hand on the ball before there was ever any contact made with the receiver.
Well, we'll have to wait to see what happens here. The First National Bank and Trust Company, Corbin's oldest and largest financial institution, has been with us every year on the sponsorship of Corbin Redhound football. Glad to have them, and we hope when you think of banking, the First National Bank. A minute 41 to go in our football game tonight. Middlesboro going to the air, and they've been able to move the football again. Corbin has been penalized half the distance of the goal line, which would put the ball at the 12-yard line for Middlesboro. 1st and 10 at that point. So Middlesboro's most productive drive of the second half underway right now. Here's the pass. It will be intercepted by Shees. Well, in high school football, you don't run it out. It's an automatic touchback. Shees had visions of 100 yards.
He went ahead and dropped down that one knee like the big boys do. You know, he was just excited to go ahead and get his hands on the ball. We stopped a good drive that time. Good effort.
So the Redhounds now want to run off a minute and 35 seconds and end up with 8 victories and 2 defeats. Somerset, the #1 team in the state, handed us one of the defeats, the other by Pikeville. I'm not sure that Pikeville was as good as our team. It was a bad night for us. It was a situation where they got a couple of big plays, and that's all it took. And Pikeville came out with a victory there. But nevertheless, an 8 in 2 years, what we're looking at right now, not bad at all.
No, that's an excellent year considering what we've been through this year, and I think it's real credit to our coaching staff and the community and the fans and a bunch of tough kids that have fought a lot of injuries this year and gone against a lot of other obstacles out there, and it's a real credit to our program.
In the fourth quarter.
Well, a minute 15 seconds to go now.
26-6.
With the second down. An 8 situation. And just digging it forward across the 25 to about the 26.
Good run by Bill Storms that time. Good run.
We got it down to a minute. Well, Bill, while we work this final minute of play, let me tell you what a joy it's been for me personally to work with you for the 3rd consecutive year, and I'm looking forward for year number 4.
Okay, I won't apologize. I let you down a little bit this season. Of course, I had 2 or 3 seasons going on. I'm getting older and still playing too much softball evidently, but I got a couple of towheads that are coming on. I got enough obstacles to overcome without having me get up here and kind of whistle their name. So if everything goes all right, I'll be back next year. It just depends on my youngins and what I've got to do with them.
Very good. All right. We're looking forward to seeing you around at least. Okay. Bill's referring, of course, that softball team of his won the national and the, how do we refer to it, World Championship, 2nd place in both of those tournaments, so we can't blame you for being away at those. But you'll hear from about most of them, so we do appreciate it. 25 seconds to go, and about to pull the curtain down on this one.
Yeah, it's been sweet. This one has, and everybody kept saying, you know, that Middlesboro had fared well. It played good against Somerset, much better than we felt that we had. And again, they've had some adversity this year. It's hard after you take a loss like that, and then we don't do anything to help them out against Somerset. And again, it's kind of a we've sewed up a conference championship though, and that means a lot. And it's the last game for the seniors, and again, it's good to be here as usual.
Corbin wins by a score of 28-14, ends up with an 8-2 record. For those of you that have been here on Sunday nights at 8:30 throughout the year, we thank you for viewing. We thank the participation of everybody, the school, for school board and its members for allowing us to do this kind of thing for 6 years. And we're going to be around for basketball, so it'll be same time, same place, Channel 11, Southern Cable TV, on Sunday nights at 8:30. This is Don Eastup for Bill Hoover, Dale Johnson, and Gene Harless, Televid Sports, thanking you for joining us. Again, the final score tonight, Corbin 28, Middlesboro 14. Good night, everybody.